everyone, today's video is going to be another vegan taste test. Now this one is going to be slightly different to how I normally film these videos. Normally I'll pick up a few different bits and bobs to try and share my thoughts on, but today I'm going to be trying vegan tuna, and I felt like this deserved a video in its own right because I'm so nervous to try it. This is the Loma Linda Tuno in spring water. I know they have a few different variations of this. I think there's like a chili one, maybe a lemon pepper one as well, but I thought I would go with the standard tuna and give this a try and share my thoughts. So I'm going to try it as is, and then I'm also going to try and make it into something like a tuna mayo, see if that makes it any better. I mean, I feel like I'm already talking about it quite negatively and I've not even tried it yet, so I'll save my thoughts and my opinions until I try it, but I am so scared to try it. I just think vegan tuna shouldn't be a thing that exists. I mean, I'm very happy to be proven wrong if this tastes great. I did eat tuna before I was vegan. I was veggie from like the age of 4. I guess I was technically pescatarian because I did eat some fish up until maybe like 10 or 11. I don't think I ever really loved fish all that much, but I know that my parents were just keen for me to eat anything that they could get me to eat. So I did eat a little bit of tuna. That was pretty much the only fish I think I ate. Maybe a few fish fingers back in the day, and the fillet of fish from McDonald's was always my order. But other than that, I didn't really eat a whole lot of fish, and tuna for me was very hit or miss even at the time. I feel like tuna might have been the thing that caused me to go like full veggie, because I remember having a jacket potato with tuna mayo and finding a bone, and that just really freaked me out. I was so grossed out, and I don't think I touched it again after that. I have noticed on this packaging it does say no bones about it, which is quite ironic. I mean, it looks like tuna just packaging wise. I have no idea what it's going to look like on the inside. But I'm going to give this a taste and share my thoughts. I picked this up from Asda. It was £1.30. I know they have it, I think, in most supermarkets. It was also in Morrison's. Pretty sure it's in Tesco as well. So if you guys want to try it, it's easily accessible, which I guess is a good thing. Like, as much as I'm terrified of this and I don't think vegan tuna should be a thing that exists, if it's something that other people enjoy and it's super accessible, I mean fairly affordable as well, that's definitely not a bad thing. So I'm gonna open this up and see what it looks like. I wonder if it's gonna smell like tuna. Oh my god, that looks like cat food. That looks like cat food. Okay, I don't know about you guys, but I have never had tuna that looks like that. It's making me feel sick. It's got like the jellied layer on the top and it smells really bad and not like tuna. That does not have a fishy smell whatsoever. It kind of smells like dog food, I think. Like, it smells like meaty rather than fishy. Oh, I don't even know how to go about this. I don't know if they have instructions on how they like recommend you eat it. No, I can't see any like instructions on this, so we're just gonna have to go with it. It says it's in spring water, but that is not water, that is like jellied in it, and I just can't deal with the smell. I'm gonna eat it like this, I think, first, just to see it in its like pure form, and then I'm gonna mix it and just hope for the best that it turns into something slightly more edible looking, because I just can't even look at this right now. It looks so gross. Ingredients wise with this, it's made from soya protein and it is gluten-free for any of you guys that are gluten-free and fancy trying this. I mean, it's probably just going to taste like every vegan meat alternative made from soy protein, which is not that bad. I don't know if I'd ever have it in this format, and I assume you don't have to cook this, actually. Thinking about it, you don't cook tuna, so you wouldn't, surely not. I mean, I'm not going to cook it. I can't get over the smell. I've literally put the smallest bit on my spoon. Oh my god, that is awful. That is like literally even worse than I was anticipating. It tastes bready, like it has that weird meaty bready, like I can't even describe the taste. It tastes like how it smells, but I have no idea how to describe that. It's like a real like musty flavour. The texture is super spongy. It doesn't have the texture of tuna at all. I feel like when I've made chickpea tuna in the past, which is literally just like mashed up chickpeas with seasoning and like onions and bits and bobs, that has a better texture and a more realistic texture to tuna than this, and that is like not even really trying to be tuna all that much. This has such like a spongy, yeah, it's like not a good texture. It tastes very much like you're eating a dish sponge essentially. So far by itself I'm gonna give it like a 0.5 out of 10, and that is being generous. I am now going to make it into a tuna mayo and see if that improves it, and really hope for the best, because this was going to be my lunch today and it's not looking like it's going to be my lunch for today anymore. But I have got the vegan mayo from Hellmann's. I'm going to mix it with some salt and pepper, and I've also got some sweet corn to mix in as well. Going to be a tuna sweet corn situation. Can't be worse than this, it can only go up. So I'm going to mix those together and see what it tastes like. I don't know if I'm going to use this whole thing because I don't want to waste mayo if I'm not going to eat it all. I don't know if you're meant to drain this. I don't think you normally drain tuna, but that could be very wrong because I don't know if I've ever prepared tuna in my life. That is like an outrageous amount of mayo I've just added, because I'm very much hoping it disguises some of the taste. I've got the tuna, I've got the mayo, I've got the sweet corn. I'm gonna mix that all up. Oh, it's just the consistency is just so off. Okay, so looking at this, I think that looks so much better. I think even just looking at that, you would maybe think it was tuna if you didn't know any better. So far, I'm slightly more hopeful. I'm gonna try it as is again, and then I might put it in like a sandwich or something, because I feel like most of the time with tuna you would have it with something rather than by itself. Okay, that's edible like that, but mainly because you literally can't taste the tuna whatsoever, and I've also got the sweet corn to like help with the texture, I guess. I mean, it's still not very tuna-y in my opinion. The texture and the taste just means like I'm not getting tuna vibes from this at all. This tastes like a decent sandwich filling, but if I ate it with my eyes closed, I don't think I would think it was tuna. Like nothing about this screams tuna other than the things that I've like mixed with it. So I would say for like taste and everything, just as a food item and not as a tuna substitute, I would give this maybe like a 5 out of 10. It's not awful. I could finish this, but I wouldn't buy it again. But as like a tuna substitute, I would give it like literally a 1 out of 10. I feel like nothing about this screams tuna to me. I've just gone and got the wraps, and I'm gonna make myself a little tuna wrap as my final taste test of this video, because I feel like when it's in a wrap, it really isn't gonna be too bad. Already mixed in with the mayo and the sweet corn, you can't taste the tuna, so it's already not too bad, and with bread around it, I feel like it can only get better. So I think hopefully that is gonna be like edible, and I'll have that for my lunch today so I don't waste anything, but we'll see what it tastes like. I've made like the tiniest wrap with that amount that I've made. I feel like I'm gonna have to mix up the rest of the tuna with more mayo and more sweet corn to fill the rest of the wrap, but to taste it, I'm gonna give this a go. Yeah, I mean, like that, you really can't tell about the texture or the taste at all. The bread and the sweet corn means the texture is just completely covered. The mayonnaise has got the taste covered, so this is edible. Again, would I ever buy it again? No. I definitely prefer the chickpea tuna that I've made in the past. I would recommend that over this any day. It's also so much cheaper. You can get like a can of chickpeas for what, 30p? So you could make probably like 5 times the amount of tuna for the same price. If you really miss tuna, I think you would be disappointed, because it's not even similar to tuna. It's not that I don't like it because it tastes like fish, I just don't like it because it's not very nice. So yeah, I feel like overall they've not done a good job at making a vegan tuna, which I feel like must be a hard thing anyway. Like, I give them credit for giving it a go, but I am personally not going to be trying again. Even like the other flavors and stuff, I just think the texture doesn't help it whatsoever, so the flavors aren't going to help it either. So that has been my thoughts on the vegan tuna. Total score, I would give it maybe a 2. Yeah, not going to be buying it again. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you've tried it, definitely let me know what your thoughts were. If you've seen any other like weird, wacky vegan products, definitely leave them in a comment down below as well. I'll see if I can try them. But otherwise, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.